What is up, guys? Happy Friday. It is night 2 of the Sweet 16, and I'm here at Palace Station ready to go. We have the first game. It's going to be Duke versus St. John's. A lot of people thinking that could be an upset, but I'm thinking Duke's going to pull out at the end. It might be a close game. St. John's has been playing a lot of great basketball. This is their first Sweet 16 in a long time, and they would love to go down and beat Duke, and we will see there the first game. And then we got Michigan and Alabama, 2 blue bloods, and I'm interested to see how this matchup turns out. I feel like Michigan can handle Alabama. Alabama's had an up and down year with Nate Oates and the company, but if they get hot, that could be a recipe for disaster for Michigan, but I think Michigan's going to roll. But we're going to find out here soon enough. They start at 4:35. Games here are going to be tipping off here soon. Let's get it going, baby. Guys, we got St. John's up 1 at the half. They are shooting at 3 incredibly. I think they got 9 threes in this half. Bray had a lot of big ones. He had 9. Darling has 6. Zuby has 7. A lot of guys getting a lot of buckets for the Red Storm. Not looking good for Duke in that category. An interesting note, I saw that Caleb Foster was on the floor tonight for Duke. I did not know that was happening. He just had surgery, I think it was March 8th, and back on the floor. That's huge for Duke. Not working too well for them right now, but still a lot of basketball left. St. John's going to have to continue to shoot the ball very well if they want to win that game. They have to stay hot. Speaking of hot, Alabama's starting off hot against Michigan. Michigan's cut that lead down. They're on a 7-0 run right now, actually. But Alabama up 11-9 with about 5 minutes to start the first half. The kind of start you want to see for the Tide. We'll see if they can hold on. First night of Sweet 16 is getting started, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, St. John's gave Duke one hell of a run, but they were not able to get the win as they went down 80-75. They were up 10 points at one point in this second half. Gut-wrenching loss there for St. John's, but if you're the Blue Devils fan, you got to be impressed. Isaiah Evans had 26 points. Missed the big free throw there to ice the game and kept the game close, but ended up not mattering. Cameron Bruiser had a 20 and 10 type of double-double game. Incredible there in the second half. And especially incredible in the second half was Caleb Foster, his first game back from his surgery on March 8th. He had 11 points in that second half and really had a lot of big buckets and spearheaded that comeback for Duke as they are moving on to the Elite 8. Michigan and Alabama still going down. Alabama was up 1 at the half. Michigan now up 10 in this second half. Lindenberg is putting on a show, and they're starting to look like more of the Wolverine team I thought that we would see. All right, guys, Michigan takes care of business like I thought they would. 90-77. It was close in that first half, though. You got to give credit to Alabama. Philon ended up with 35 points in this game. One hell of an effort. Too bad it took an L. Lindenberg was huge. Kadrew was huge for Michigan. And they are moving on and taking on the winner of Iowa State and Tennessee in the Elite 8. Damn good game for Michigan. They've been handling business all year. It feels like, I've been saying this the past couple, I think, vlogs. Michigan, Arizona feel like the 2 best teams in the nation right now. Alabama put on one hell of an effort. Nate Oates, this wasn't his best team, but he got a lot out of those guys. He should be proud of his efforts. And we'll see Alabama again in this March Madness next year. But Michigan is moving on, and we will see who they face here in a little bit. UConn and Michigan State just tipped off. This felt like the most intriguing matchup of the night, so this will be a good game. The late games are getting started, guys. Sweet 16 is almost in the books. Can you believe it? And, guys, you know, I picked Michigan State if you checked out my short before all of this. And I'm still a little nervous about that pick because UConn came out really, really good. Michigan State picked it up. Reed has been incredible, the UConn big man. I really like his game. He's low-key. He reminds me a little bit of Embiid. He's got a great post game. He's got effort. He plays good defense. He's been having a big game. Kohler's having a big game for Michigan State. And also Carr, too. He had some big minutes. I'm not too sure why they played him more. But UConn is up by 8. They were up by a lot there in the beginning. So Michigan State is trying to battle back. They're going to have to make some adjustments. I brag on Tom Izzo a lot. He's going to have to make me look good in this second half and make his adjustments. If not, they're going down. Tennessee and Iowa State are started off, and Tennessee's now down by 2. They were up 1 just a second ago. But Iowa State playing without Jordan Jefferson again. They have been able to move on without him, but this is their toughest task without him, and we'll see if Iowa State can overcome that. We'll see if Lipsy and the boys will play well. But Tennessee is no joke. We'll see. Ooh, guys, we got Tennessee up by 1 at the half, and Felix Okapar is leading the way with 9 points, or 10 points at the moment, I'm sorry, and 8 rebounds. Really dominated that first half. Highs had 14 for Iowa State. They were able to get a lead late and then gave it up again against Tennessee, but they were down early. Had to make a little bit of a comeback, and they did. But Tennessee is up 1 at the half. UConn now only up 5 against Michigan State. Sparty has made some adjustments and looking good to start the second half. And we will see if they can finish that comeback, y'all. What is up, guys? We have finished the round of 16. The University of Connecticut is moving on to the Elite Eight. They hold on against Michigan State. Sparty gave them a run there at the end, and they fought hard. But UConn will be moving on, man. That big man, Reed, has been very impressive in this March, and I think he's making himself a lot of money. He might be the best big man in college, and he's going to make some money in the pros. I like his game. And then, of course, we had the upset, University of Tennessee over Iowa State. Now, Iowa State did not play without Jordan Jefferson, one of their best players, and they've overcome that all March long, but they were not able to overcome that tonight because the University of Tennessee will be moving on for the Volunteers to the Elite Eight. We got 4 teams from the Big Ten in the Elite Eight coming up next couple of days. It could be an all Big Ten national championship, guys, when it comes down to it. We will find out soon enough. Elite Eight will be tomorrow night. I'll be bringing you guys a video. You know I will. Make sure you guys like and subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great night. Thank you so much.